NBA MVPs in your career, would you consider each of those 3 seasons as dominant seasons for yourself?
No.
I can't. Bro, Sheryl Swoopes is willing to lie about her own career before she even admits that Caitlyn is dominant.
Be Caitlin Clark Flash Show. So it's gonna be phenomenal playing with a point guard, like you said, that have a good vision on the court, because that's like as soon as she get the ball in her hand, she throwing it up because she already see the person down the court before she even get the ball in her hand. So that's one thing I love about her vision on the court. I really can't wait to catch all those passes and give her all the assists that she needs.
Market would agree, right? Because after she was signed, they went from a plus 900 to like a plus 450, plus 500, and we saw, obviously that's not entirely Bonner, but it was Bonner and Howard kind of at the same time, or like very close to the same time. So the other thing is, I just think she's such a good fit for this team as like that Iguodala role, right? That the Warriors had back in their earlier runs. And she's almost like an overqualified Iguodala though, right? Like she can guard 1 through 5. She is going to be able to kind of leg off on those really, really tough defensive assignments on any given night because they
bridge the gap. Because as we go along, we're going to talk about Vegas and Seattle, Atlanta. It's really going to be which
Stephanie
team...
White being the head coach of,
right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you.
Was the head coach of Connecticut, now the head coach of Indiana.
Yeah. So it's really going to be the team that finds their chemistry. This season is short. I mean, they're adding games, but it's still pretty short season.
Short, yeah, still short.
And it's going to be the team that finds chemistry. So having Stephanie White there, having already coached DB, really does help.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever witnessed a dramatic transformation that redefines everything you thought you knew about a franchise? The Indiana Fever, once mired in controversy and whispered about locker room woes, has reinvented itself into one of the most electrifying forces in the WNBA. In today's story, we peel back the layers of skepticism and outdated narratives to reveal how bold free agency moves, a magnetic new star, and a strategic overhaul have combined to spark a revolution. This isn't just another turnaround tale. It's a masterclass in evolution, ambition, and relentless pursuit of greatness. For years, murmurs about the Indiana Fever painted a picture of a team burdened by internal strife and tarnished by a so-called toxic culture. Critics once claimed that free agents steered clear of Indiana, that the franchise was a graveyard for promising careers. Yet as the season unfolded, the narrative shifted dramatically. Behind closed doors and under the glare of media scrutiny, the Fever began orchestrating a metamorphosis that left old pundits speechless. What once seemed like a franchise destined for mediocrity suddenly burst onto the scene with a confidence that could only come from visionary leadership and calculated risk-taking. Each new signing and every strategic decision was a deliberate move to silence the doubters and rewrite the playbook on what a modern WNBA powerhouse should look like. In boardrooms and on social media, debates raged over the team's potential. But as free agency unfolded and high-profile players started aligning themselves with Indiana's ambitious vision, it became clear that the Fever were not only defying expectations, they were setting new ones. The energy was palpable, the buzz was contagious, and in this charged atmosphere, the stage was set for a revelation that would soon shake the very foundations of the league. At the heart of this dramatic overhaul stands Caitlin Clark, a force of nature whose arrival was nothing short of catalytic. Known for her fearless play and unyielding determination, Clark wasn't just another addition to the roster. She embodied a new era for the Fever, one defined by explosive energy, creative brilliance, and a relentless drive to win. Her entrance into the league ignited sparks that quickly escalated into a roaring blaze of transformation. Every time she stepped on the court, it was as if a switch had been flipped. A shift from a reactive mindset to one of unapologetic aggression and calculated risk. Clark's style is a study of modern basketball. With a blend of artistry and intensity, she redefined what it means to be a leader on the floor. Instead of simply racking up points, she elevated the entire team, drawing defenders out of position and creating opportunities for her teammates to shine. Her quick passes, razor-sharp shooting, and intuitive understanding of the game turned every play into a masterstroke. It wasn't long before headlines began to speak of her as a game changer, the spark that transformed the Fever from a middling outfit into a team with championship aspirations. Her impact went far beyond the stat sheet. In interviews and on social media, Clark's confident demeanor and passion for the game resonated with fans and critics alike. She wasn't just playing for points. She was rewriting the narrative of a franchise that had once been dismissed as a long shot. With every basket, every assist, and every defensive stop, she was sending a message. The Indiana Fever were here to challenge the status quo, and they were just getting started. Amidst the whirlwind of new talent and bold moves, one voice remained: my steady Sue Bird. Revered for her decades-long career, multiple championships, and unparalleled court vision, Bird's insights carried weight far beyond her on-court achievements. With a keen eye for talent and an unerring sense for the rhythms of change, she offered a perspective that was both grounding and visionary. In her measured analysis, Bird dismantled the old narratives that had once marred the Fever's reputation, replacing them with a blueprint for sustained success. Bird's commentary wasn't just a nod to past glories. It was a clarion call for the future. She recognized that the Fever's transformation wasn't a flash in the pan, but the result of meticulous planning and a commitment to excellence. Drawing on her own experiences as a leader and champion, Bird emphasized that real change comes from a blend of veteran savvy and the audacity to innovate. Her words resonated deeply with fans who had grown weary of recycled criticisms and hollow hype. In her view, the Fever were not simply chasing a title. They were building a legacy, one that would be defined by resilience, strategic insight, and an unwavering belief in the team's potential. As she articulated her thoughts, Bird highlighted the importance of balance. While the spotlight shone brightly on emerging stars like Caitlin Clark, the contributions of seasoned players and the wisdom of experienced coaches were equally vital. Her analysis painted a picture of a team that was as much about collective strength as it was about individual brilliance. And as she spoke, it became evident that the Indiana Fever were not just turning heads. They were reshaping expectations for what it means to build a winning culture. If Clark was the spark that ignited the transformation, then the Fever's free agency moves were the fuel that kept the fire burning. In a season marked by bold decisions and unexpected signings, the Fever emerged as a magnet for talent. Veteran, players with storied careers, free agents who had once been shunned by the league's elite, now found themselves lining up to join a team with a clear, ambitious vision. The Fever's front office didn't merely add names to a roster, they crafted a puzzle where each piece fit perfectly into a larger, meticulously designed picture. Among the marquee signings were players whose reputations had been built on grit, versatility, and an unyielding desire to win. Natasha Howard, known for her defensive prowess and relentless work ethic, joined the ranks, bringing a much-needed edge to the squad. Danana Bonner, a veteran with playoff experience and an ability to guard multiple positions, added depth and leadership. Then there was Sydney Coulson, whose dynamic play and hunger for success injected a fresh burst of energy into the mix, and Sophie Cunningham, a sharpshooter with a knack for finding openings when the pressure was on. Each signing was a testament to the Fever's commitment to building a team that was both experienced and explosive, a unit that could weather any storm and thrive under the brightest spotlights. The free agency frenzy wasn't without its skeptics. Critics questioned whether the pieces would truly come together, whether the sum of these disparate talents could forge a coherent, championship-caliber unit. But as the season unfolded, the answer became crystal clear. Every new addition brought a unique skill set that complemented the team's overarching strategy. The Fever was no longer a collection of isolated talents. They were a cohesive, dynamic force built on mutual trust and shared ambition. And as the results began to speak for themselves, record-breaking viewership, sold-out arenas, and an energy that radiated both on and off the court, the narrative shifted from doubt to awe. While marquee players and high-profile signings undoubtedly grab headlines, true transformation runs deeper than the roster alone. At the helm of the Fever's evolution is head coach Stephanie White, a mastermind whose championship pedigree and strategic insight have been pivotal in reshaping the team's identity. White isn't content with simply assembling talent. She is dedicated to molding a system where every player, from emerging stars to seasoned veterans, plays a critical role. Under her guidance, the Fever has embraced an innovative style that emphasizes fluid ball movement, relentless defense, and smart, fast-paced transitions. White's approach is built on the belief that success is a product of both individual brilliance and collective synergy. Recognizing the unique strengths of players like Caitlin Clark, she has tailored game plans that maximize their impact while ensuring that every member of the team contributes meaningfully. This isn't a one-size-fits-all strategy. It's a dynamic, evolving system that adapts to the flow of the game. Whether it's fine-tuning offensive sets or implementing aggressive defensive rotations, White's touch is evident in every aspect of the Fever's play. What makes this overhaul even more remarkable is the seamless integration of new free agency signings into an already well-established core. Rather than disrupting team chemistry, each new arrival has been woven into the fabric of a system that values versatility, resilience, and a shared hunger for victory. The result is a team that not only plays with precision and passion, but also communicates with an almost instinctual clarity on the court. As the season advances, it's becoming increasingly clear that this strategic transformation isn't just a temporary boost. It's the foundation of a lasting legacy. In every revolution, some cling to the old ways. Critics who refuse to see beyond past missteps and outdated narratives. For the Indiana Fever, these voices were once loud and unrelenting, insisting that the franchise was doomed to mediocrity. But as the team's new identity began to take shape, the critics found themselves increasingly on the defensive. Every decisive win, every innovative play, every moment of brilliance on the court chipped away at the foundation of skepticism that had long overshadowed the Fever's potential. The transformation has been as much about the mental game as it has been about physical performance. With each high-octane play and every strategic maneuver, the Fever has sent a clear message. The days of being dismissed as a mere afterthought are over. The combination of emerging superstars, veteran leadership, and a forward-thinking coaching strategy has rendered the old criticisms obsolete. And as the critics watched in disbelief, the narrative shifted from doubt to admiration. Social media platforms, once rife with pessimism, now buzz with excitement and newfound respect. Former naysayers have been forced to re-examine their preconceptions as the Fever dismantles the very arguments they once championed. In arenas and online, the story is no longer one of cautionary tales and missed opportunities. It's a story of relentless ambition and undeniable progress. Each game serves as a rebuttal to those who doubted the Fever's capacity to rise, proving that innovation and determination can silence even the loudest detractors. Beyond the flash of a winning streak or the thrill of record-breaking viewership lies a more profound ambition, the creation of a dynasty. The Indiana Fever aren't just chasing short-term success. They are laying the groundwork for a legacy that will shape the future of the WNBA. This is a team built on a dual commitment to immediate excellence and long-term vision, where every strategic decision is made with an eye toward not just winning games, but defining an era. At the core of this ambitious project is a philosophy that blends youthful exuberance with time-tested experience. The Fever's roster is a masterful tapestry of rising stars and battle-hardened veterans, each bringing their unique strengths to the table. The team's forward-thinking approach means that every move is designed to create a sustainable model of success. Whether it's the electrifying play of a generational talent or the quiet leadership of a seasoned veteran, every element is part of a larger design, a blueprint for championship glory. The vision extends well beyond the confines of the current season. With every win, every carefully orchestrated play, and every display of resilience on the court, the Fever is crafting a narrative that will resonate for years to come. This is more than just a season of surprises. It's the beginning of a new chapter in the league's history. The blend of innovative tactics, strategic signings, and an unyielding belief in the team's potential is laying a foundation upon which a true dynasty can be built, and as the Fever continues to defy expectations and challenge the established order, one thing becomes clear. This isn't just about basketball, it's about creating history. The journey of the Indiana Fever over the past season has been nothing short of extraordinary. From the days of harsh criticism and whispered doubts to the current era of bold moves and explosive talent, the transformation is undeniable. At the heart of this evolution is the dynamic interplay between a revolutionary free agency strategy, the electrifying emergence of Caitlin Clark, and the strategic genius of leaders like Sue Bird and coach Stephanie White. Together, they have not only redefined what it means to build a competitive team, but have also silenced the skeptics who once predicted a downward spiral. This is a story of resilience and reinvention, a narrative where every free agent signing, every decisive play, and every innovative tactic serves as a stepping stone toward a legacy that transcends the ordinary. The Fever has demonstrated that success is not a matter of chance. It's the product of vision, hard work, and the courage to break away from conventional wisdom. Each game is a testament to the power of transformation, a reminder that sometimes the most dramatic turnarounds come when you dare to challenge the status quo. As we watch this unfolding saga, one thing is certain: the Indiana Fever is not content with fleeting moments of glory. They are on a mission to build a dynasty, to create a legacy that will echo through the annals of WNBA history. For fans, critics, and players alike, this is an invitation to witness history in the making, a chance to be part of a journey that is as unpredictable as it is inspiring. So, as the final buzzer sounds on yet another thrilling night of Fever basketball, ask yourself, are you ready to embrace a new era? This isn't just about wins and losses. It's about a team that's rewriting the rules and setting the stage for a future defined by excellence, innovation, and unyielding passion. The Indiana Fever has arrived, and the world of basketball will never be the same. If you're as excited as we are to see how this saga unfolds, make sure to join the conversation. Share your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shape our game. After all, when history is being written in real time, you won't want to miss a single chapter.